Hello everyone and welcome to Sunday. We are starting to prepare dinner, and this is a meal that Mal and I have talked about making forever, but we've never actually done it. We are trying to...
Got it. There's a jar. It was difficult.
That jar of pickles, you know...
We've had it for a little bit.
It also explains kind of what we're doing to some extent. We are making homemade pickle soup. Pickle soup is one of our favorite things to get out. There's a Polish restaurant in Myrtle Beach called International Kitchen. They have a bunch of Polish dishes, and one of the things that it's kind of a staple there is this pickle soup, which probably sounds a little weird. Anytime we have guests, we try and take them so they can experience it, and they're always a little hesitant based on the name, but it's actually very delicious. So we've always wanted to make it ourselves, but we've never bothered to do it. But today that changes. We've actually had the stuff to make this for a while. But...
yeah. Well, the potatoes and carrots now.
Well, yeah.
But the pickles and the chicken, yes.
Yeah. So Mal is starting to... that looks like that's going to be...
I may just chop it real finely. The shredding is going to be such a pain.
There's also... what is that? Bay leaves, allspice...
peppercorn.
Yeah, and carrots. And I'm going to start working on peeling and cubing the potatoes. So there's a lot that goes into it, but you know, obviously the most important part is the pickles. And the pickles smell really good.
They do smell really good.
And I'll tell you one thing, if we don't finish those pickles,
they all go in.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they all go in.
The whole thing?
The whole jar.
Huh. Because I kind of wanted pickles and slugs of mustard, and I don't know.
I think we have other pickles in the fridge.
Oh, do we?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Looks good.
Yeah.
Smells good. It smells like pickles. And very specifically, it smells like pickle soup. So. What was that?
Some of the leftover dough from the, what is it I made?
The pierogies?
Yeah. The recipe for the pierogi says that you could take the extra and just, like, throw it in a soup. Like dumplings.
Oh.
So there'll be a couple dumplings.
That's kind of neat. So here's the completed product. It's got a big chunk of chicken.
Yeah, that chicken from Costco is...
hard to
If
split.
I had thought about it, I would have opened it earlier and chopped it, but by the time I had to throw it in, I didn't think about it.
It's fine. And we're down to the last two hot dog buns, so we figured we would use those to dip up that good pickle juice. I mean, yeah, it's good, but like...
The broth tastes like it. Like it
yeah,
should.
The broth tastes correct. Chicken definitely needs shredded next. There's like an entire chicken in my bowl.
Yeah, I got that too.
I'm trying to get some chicken onto my spoon, but instead it's an entire chicken.
It's so hot.
Is it?
It's hot.
How hot?
Like I burnt my tongue.
The taste is the same, or, you know, close.
Yeah.
One thing about the pickle soup that we've had is, I mean, aside from the chicken, which definitely next time needs to be super, super, super shredded.
Yeah.
The
pickles are normally shredded too.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
And it's a little weird.
With just chunks.
With just giant chunks of pickles.
I tried to grate one of them, and it was not easy.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's just chop these. I probably should have chopped them a bit finer, but they're pickles, so they're hard.
Yeah, they're pretty large, but again, it's fine. I might feel different after I've eaten the whole thing. Mm-hmm. But the flavor of the soup is the same.
Yeah.
And again, this is the very first time we've ever made this, so things will change as we get better at it. So after eating all the soup, my opinion didn't really change. Mm. My opinion is basically it tasted the same. Like the flavor of the soup, of the broth, was the same. But the feel of the soup was not the same because it was chunkier than it should have been.
Yes. I agree.
But you know what?
What?
It didn't even matter because afterwards we had cinnamon roll.
That was the last of them that I didn't freeze. So I froze the rest of the frosting too.
It's a good move.
Otherwise, we'd be having frosting.
I mean, I just don't want to keep eating cinnamon rolls
I know.
mostly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love cinnamon rolls, but like, there's too many sweets in my life. Anyway, go back to work for just a little bit and then to bed. I've been really, really tired today
Me too.
for some reason. Today is also Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, including my own. With the world being the way it is at the moment, can't really celebrate. But as with a lot of recent events, I've just written a rain check. I've written so many rain checks. There's gonna be so many wet checks. What does a rain check even mean? It just means a check for a rainy day? Is that the etymology
This is the rainy
behind
day.
This is the rainy day?
Mm-hmm. And so someday you get to cash in on a nice day.
So someday when the sun comes out again, all the checks get cashed.
Yeah.
We're probably going to be eating out a lot all at once because everyone's going to want to cash these checks. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?